This presentation will outline information related to understanding our standards-based report card. Naperville Community Unit School District 203 believes the purpose of the report card is to communicate students' progress towards specific standards so that teachers, students, and parents or guardians can work together to advance student learning. A standards-based report card provides detailed information of how well students are progressing toward the identified standards in a specific content area. Standards are statements of what students know and are able to do. A standards-based report card gives specific information on standards that align with the content in the classroom rather than general subject information. Our curriculum has many standards that are very detailed, and the report card identifies how those standards are reported to communicate effectively with families. Standards used in the curriculum guide teachers in their planning by outlining the learning for our students. Reporting standards are written to communicate the essential learning of students. They are succinct statements designed to outline the content or process in a particular grade, subject, or course. Teachers then report progress on two types of reporting standards. Content standards articulate what students know and are able to do academically. An example of a content reporting standard is that the student demonstrates understanding of the central message or main topic in language arts. Process standards report on how a student is learning. For example, the student is organized so that he or she is ready to learn. Content standards are reported to communicate where the student is on the learning trajectory from initial learning to mastery, or possibly exemplary learning. Learning can occur at different times for students, and so the report card communicates learning progress at the time of reporting. The proficiency levels for content reporting standards are beginning, approaching, secure, and exemplary. Beginning is where the student demonstrates that he or she is working toward readiness for the reporting standard, but still dependent on others. A student is approaching when he or she demonstrates evidence of occasional independence or the potential for independence toward meeting the standard. Secure students demonstrate mastery of the reporting standard and can use content independently. An exemplary student demonstrates their skill or understanding at a level that exceeds expectations. The process standards are the learning behaviors that are reported to understand the development of the student as a learner. Process standards are reported in terms of frequency of behavior. The levels are consistently, occasionally, and seldom. Seldom denotes the frequency that a student demonstrates, with limited independence in requiring frequent reminders and prompting. A student is marked as occasionally on a process standard if they are independent at times and need prompting at other times. Consistently refers to a student who needs few reminders and demonstrates independence. Standards-based report cards communicate information effectively because the report card gives stakeholders specific information on progress in content areas and on processes. Teachers evaluate students' learning in a variety of ways, including formative and summative assessments, classwork, projects, or classroom observation. A combination of evidence provides a comprehensive overview of student understanding and progress toward each reporting standard. Communication related to student learning is important, and report cards are an important tool in the communication process. Standards-based report cards that include information on content and process reporting standards help teachers, students, parents, and guardians form a partnership that supports student learning.